Hi, everybody. My name is Sarah, and this is Pearls of Wisdom in Food. It's a carnivore channel here on YouTube, except it began as a Weight Watchers one, then slowly moved on to low carb, high fat, and then keto, and then keto under 20 total, and now, and then a bit of carnivish as I was leaning towards carnivore. And now I'm carnivore. Thank you, Frank. And I'm carnivore and glad of it. No regrets, not going back. And that is that. So I was thinking, I heard somebody say the dose is what makes it poison or something like that. The dose makes it poison. And I was thinking about that. If I had heard that in relation to veggies towards, the last year of my keto under 20, I might have understood a little bit more about how the veggies were affecting my stomach and giving me all the gastric distress that I had. But I don't remember putting the dose and the poison when it came to things like asparagus, cauliflower crumbles, and Brussels sprouts, along with my beloved butter lettuce. I love those things. I really did. And I never thought that they would turn on me the way that they did. They were so mean. What did I ever do to them? So first I gave up the asparagus. Then I gave up the cauliflower. Then I was just down to Brussels sprouts. I gave up the lettuce a long time before that. And I was down to like 2 Brussels sprouts on Sunday from the big green egg. And, there'd even be gastric distress from that. It's like my stomach was saying, I'm telling you, it's all poison to us now. All of us down here working for you. Will you just stick to the meat, girly? And it's like, okay. Now I still have my coffee with pink Himalayan salt. I have my water with pink Himalayan salt. 1 squeeze of lemon, if nothing else, I'm used to the flavor of the lemon. And I make it warm. And that's my kickstart with the water while the coffee's brewing. And so now I'm just an OMAD gal between 2 and 3, and it's just beef, sometimes a little bit of pork, sometimes a little bit of ground lamb. I found some at BJ's and I went, oh, they've had it all along. So I made 5 little 3-ounce packets of the ground lamb in my freezer, so I can just take that out and plop that with the steak. I've got ribeye, some ground lamb, some ground sirloin burger, and the country style pork ribs that I crock potted, but they came out great. And I will cook all of those in the cast iron pan and have a little buffet in my Fiesta salad size plate. But yeah, it's funny about that poison. If I drank too much coffee, I'd know it was too much. There'd be poison there. If I ate too much butter, there'd probably be, some sort of gastric event if all of my calories came from a stick of butter instead of, a half a pound of ribeye. So it's just interesting as we go along. And I love how it's happening for a lot of us older people. We're still doing keto. It's not bad. There's still a smattering of vegetables every now and then. We eat them just to, get along when in public or, at somebody's house in private, but still in front of other people when we're used to eating alone. And along it comes, and it's like, wow, okay. Yeah, I do recall her saying something about that. And it's true. That's how it happened for so many of us. And we didn't think, not me too, but yep, me too. We have our own version of me too here with turning carnivore. Me too, with those veggies. So slowly they get eliminated. And I know people that tried the carnivore way of eating for the carnivore month, the World Carnivore Month in January, and some aren't going back at all. Others are treating it like it was an elimination diet and are slowly adding the veggies back and getting that signal, that belly signal that's like, you know what? You gave these up. You might not want to have them reintroduced. Oh, oh. So then along comes the good luck to us for finding someone that supports our way. I don't know. I'm not embarrassed. I'm not filled with shame, but I certainly don't want to make my carnivore way of eating a public announcement. I guess, if confronted by somebody, like say somebody at the police department said, hey, Sarah, this person's now doing keto too. Did you know? Because I did say that to somebody that was doing keto, and word always travels fast at the police department. And I'm not up front with them. I'm back in the cell area, so I'm basically on my own. So, and now we have a whole new group of newly appointed sergeants, so they really don't know my business right now. But I probably would only say carnivore to a select few, and those few would be ones that would look at it as a curiosity, that would accept that I'm doing it and not roll their eyes the minute they were with somebody else. Did you hear? She's just eating meat. So, because I just don't need that, right? I'm sure maybe some of you kind of feel that way. So by the time, being February now, by the time I get to the next time, I'm eating in front of other people, it will be the Christmas season, because we don't go out to eat. I buy the best that I can, not grass-fed, but good stuff from the butcher, and that's how we eat every night. It doesn't get better. And when I said what I'm having tonight, what a wonderful assortment of what the carnivore food plan offers. Somebody said to me the other day, how come I don't hear older carnivore women talking about bacon? And it's funny because I don't either. I've heard keto older women and men talk about bacon, but I haven't. I've got many packs in my freezer, and I really haven't defrosted one or made it in a long time. And the best part for me is the bacon grease after. There's nothing like, finishing off my ribeyes from the big green egg on the cast iron pan on top of the stove. It's delicious. So I know that U.S. Wellness offers bacon grease. You can just buy it from them, without the bacon. So maybe if I get down to that point and I don't feel like bacon, I'll order that and have that little container in my freezer. It's a great thing to cook things in. Eggs too. Just saying. Although when I cook my spicy sausage from Whole Foods on Friday, that we have along with our messy burger and on the pizza on Saturday, and then other times as well. But when I cook that, I do save the grease from that and cook the messy burgers in the sausage grease, and that is a wonderful flavor. So just saying, if we're just sitting around here talking about oil and grease and what we cook things in. So anyway, a lot of us are slowly graduating and finding that the all animal products lifestyle isn't so bad after all. And we have such great support out there. Kelly Hogan with her channel, she's just so vibrant. You can't come out of listening to one of her videos without just a smile and just glad to be a member of the Our Carnivore tribe. And she's just got such great enthusiasm. It's great meeting Charles Washington. I've heard him mentioned, for as long as I've been here, but I never really heard him spoke. So I love his rapport between he and Kelly and him. And I kind of, I fondly remember when Mike from Carnomad and I used to do our Girly and the Cowboy videos every month. That same friendship based on, a food or lack of food, just a lifestyle that brought us together and, kept us together as friends. I hear that with Kelly and Charles, and their relationship is 10 years old. And Mike and I have been friends here online for 3 or 4 years. because, yeah. And when he first began his keto, and I was doing the keto, and he found my video. So I've watched some great videos. I was interested to know what grill it was that Sean Baker uses. It's the Otto Wilde, OTTOWILDE grill. It's pricey, but it looks like it's easy to use and easy to clean up. And he said that his significant other likes it because it's outside and it's not messing up the kitchen. I understand that too. We have the big green egg. If you don't know what it is, Google it. A few of you here have it. And then we have a Weber gas grill that we've used once since we've had it. It's kind of the backup. But we do our big cook on Sunday, and ribeyes, T-bones, excuse me, things like that. And I end up freezing the mostly cooked ribeyes, and then I take them out and I reheat them for the dinner, like in the coconut oil, the bacon grease, or the butter, or a combo of all three, and in the cast iron pan. And so after watching a show about histamines on meat, I think it was done with Ketogenic Girl and a doctor that is very allergic to histamines. So I watched that, and she said, once you get used to it, it's no big deal. And so, you know, we cooked the ribeyes and the T-bone yesterday. And so I'll throw the later in the week ribeyes in a Ziploc in the freezer and then take them out as I need them. And you wouldn't know. I mean, they're a couple of days in the freezer. They're perfect. And they cook up. And I don't know if it's making a difference with me with histamines, but I'm trying it. It's no sweat off my back, as they say. So it's interesting. So I don't know about you guys, but there's always more to learn about carnivore. And there was another, I think it might have been the wrap-up of Low Carb USA. I'm not sure. It had Dr. Cyrus in it. And then the other ones I hadn't heard of before. It was the panel. And I think I learned a lot about how certain supplements can, I think it was this video, if not, because when I'm working overnight, I just play videos all night long, about how supplements can mess with your absorption of the density of the meat, mostly beef, in your food plan. So it's just interesting, because a lot of us still do the supplements. And, you know, I sit there and I think of the jars, bottles, etc., even tubs of electrolytes, all those things that I have that I don't use anymore, that, you know, were once part of my regimen of all the supplements and the electrolytes that I had during my keto under 20 stint, which was a few years of doing it. And so it's all very, very interesting. I love the carnivore tribe. I learn an awful lot. I feel the best I've ever felt. I'm 69 and almost a half. And no turning back. I love it, and I hope you do too. And every time somebody that began watching me doing the ketogenic diet turns carnivore, it's like, yes! You know, it's like a balloon should go up or something, because there's like one more joining our tribe. I love it, and I wouldn't do it any other way. So I hope you're here. I hope you're a follower, and you join up and enjoy all that we are here, along with the other ones. We are kind of structured and strict. We aren't looking for our next cheat meal or how to get around something or how to cut corners. We are in it for the pound, and it's usually beef. Yeah. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you the next time. This has been Sarah, Pearls of Wisdom and Food, with carnivore and being a Goldilocks and all that other good stuff. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye for now.